Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for, this is your June bonus reading. We're going to jump right in here. You have this Money Manager card. It says, expect positive financial changes in your life. You also have this luck. It says, anything you do now will be very prosperous for you. I'm pretty sure you always get these, like, very lucky cards with me recently. So, it could be just a lucky time for you, Sag. Obviously, you're going to have to put yourself in situations where you can get lucky. It's not going to just magically happen. So I would take advantage of any opportunities that come your way. I would try new things, have new experiences, learn more stuff, right? Those are all ways that we can increase our luck in life. And so that's exactly what I would do. You have the Knight of Cups as your first card here. And the Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. So there could be, this could be love. And there definitely is love showing up in your reading here. But I kind of feel like this is your dream. He is normally kind of looking into that cup and he is dreaming of his future life, or he is, imagining how his future life could go. So I feel for a lot of you that this is saying that you need to imagine your future more and kind of dream. I almost get this very much like a playful energy where it's like not saying anything other than, it's like saying play with your dreams, or I think it would be a good time for you to have some daydreams or to listen to your daydreams and all that other stuff. So I really feel this is saying that it's time for you to dream, but in a more playful way. And this could just be daydreaming or, paying attention to your daydreams or whatever you want to call it. So, I'm a big fan of that for you with this. And yeah, I just think it would be really good for you. You have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a card of growth and expansion. So I feel for a lot of you that there could be a lot of growth and expansion happening for you at this time. I also feel that you are I'm hearing something about reaching new heights or, accomplishing more. The Page of Wands is kind of like a card of building confidence. The way that he is building confidence is by following his enthusiasm. The Page of Wands gets excited about a new idea and he just starts working towards it fearlessly. That's the key word with the Page of Wands. But kind of the intuitive feeling I get off this card is that you are more, it's like you're building confidence or you're becoming more confident because maybe you're working on things, they're actually working out, and then that increases your confidence, which makes you more lucky, which creates, this positive snowball that we see right here. The Wheel of Fortune to me is a card of creating a positive snowball in your life. When good things happen, make more good things happen so you can create that. You have the Hermit showing up in the area of your thoughts. I think some of you are wondering if you're ready to put something out into the world, and I would say yes. So if you have any books that you write or anything that you're working on in your life, I think now could be a good time to hit publish or hit launch on something. That's kind of the feeling I get with the Hermit in your reading, is it's more about you kind of revealing something to the world. The Hermit has climbed to the top of the mountain and he has gone through a dark night of the soul, or he's done some soul searching. But I always say that the Hermit has to come down from the mountain now. He has had his experience, but to get to the next step, he has to go share his experience. He has to kind of share what he has learned. On a personal level for us, it just means, again, we have to hit publish, we have to hit record and then publish. If we're doing videos, we have to, go ask for that raise or promotion. We have to do something that we learned from that took us a long time or something that was difficult. So I think that you've done a lot of soul searching, and now it's time to kind of reveal that to the world, or it's time for you to, take a swing at that ball. You have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. This is coming up in the area of your foundation. Personally, I like the Five of Wands. These people are fighting, but they're fighting with sticks. And the card really represents having learned from conflict or competition. So I feel like you've been doing a lot of learning and educating yourself and learning how to deal with competition. So, to me, it's really a card of learning and educating yourself and kind of figuring out what to do. So I kind of feel that's really what I feel here. I feel like you've just done a lot of learning through competition. In the area of your past, you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like a victory or a success or conquering something. It can also represent a sacrifice. And, the Ace of Swords cuts both ways. It has this palm frond right here, this olive branch right here. The palm fronds in the tarot can represent a sacrifice. So I feel like some of you are moving past a sacrifice that you had to make so that you could better your life or whatever you went through right here with the Hermit, it's clearly something that you are still thinking about or something that you are processing. And it's like you've been processing a lot of information, or you've been processing, how to overcome something in your life or how to do something in your life. And I feel like you're moving forward now. It's like you're moving past a sacrifice. You had to do something to bring your life into balance, is what I'm hearing. So whatever the sacrifice was, it could have been like leaving a relationship, or letting go of something, or releasing a job, or whatever you had to do. It's like you had to do it so that you could balance out. You have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is coming up in the area of your very near future. And the Seven of Swords can represent kind of lying, cheating, stealing. Personally, again, it's a golden card. Golden cards in the tarot are always meant to be positive no matter what. And so he is sneaking away with those swords, and he's getting away from this army that's in the background right there. And he's doing that so that those swords can't be used against him in battle. So I think that there are some like really tactical ways that you could do things right now, or there are some... it's like there are some special ways or special things that you could be doing right now in your life that would be like really helpful for you. This could be like in work or business or your career. And this card just says, find other ways to do things. And I think we all need to do that right now. We have the whole like AI coming out and, stealing jobs and all this other stuff, right? So I think, pretty much everyone needs to be tactical, and instead of like worrying about it, because really there's like probably nothing we can do about it, right? It's like, if you can't beat them, join them, right? And I'm not saying join the robots, definitely don't do that. But what I would say is like, how can you use it to your advantage? Or is there something you could learn to use these things that are coming out right now to your advantage? I made a prediction a long time ago before Uranus went into Taurus that I said we were going to see a bunch of new technologies coming out. I wasn't even worried about Pluto and Aquarius yet, right? And I said with Uranus and Taurus, we're going to see new technologies come out that are probably going to be big opportunities, kind of like YouTube. I always used to use the example of YouTube. It's like 10 years ago, what I do right now was not possible. I started my channel almost 10 years ago now. And even then, it's like when I started my channel, I was like, if I get like 5,000 subscribers, I would be shocked, right? So what I do now wasn't possible. And, back before Uranus was in Taurus, I used to tell people all the time, like, we're going to see new technologies coming out that are going to probably make certain things that weren't possible, and you want to use those technologies. And it doesn't have to be AI. There's going to be more. We're in a time of technology. Pluto going into Aquarius, right? We're going to see new innovations. And I would be an early adopter, learn how to use those things, or learn how to, get the benefit out of them, right? You have the Six of Cups coming up over the next few months. I feel just like a happy time for you. I don't really feel anything from the past. I think like it's just a good energy. I think the next 6 months is going to be pretty good for most people. And I'm not saying like things are going to be perfect. We're not in a perfect time. But what I would say is I think good feelings all around. I feel like you're going to be feeling happy this summer. I feel like you're going to be feeling like you have time to celebrate, like you have time to enjoy yourself and, take a deep breath, right? So I think it would just be a good time to do that. We have Mars going retrograde at the end of the year, and especially for you fire signs, with it being in Leo, I would say that I think a lot of you should take time to recharge your batteries. Mars retrograde is notorious for like having no energy to follow through on things. So if you want to accomplish anything, I tell people get started now. And again, astrology does not control your life, right? Astrology is just like a map to follow that you can work with the energy or not. And that's all it is, right? So I always say astrology is not a prison sentence. You can just learn to work with the energy. So, gather your resources now, get all your energy now so that when we get to the Mars retrograde, you have more than enough energy. It won't even affect you, right? If you are prepared. And also do the hard things now. If you're thinking about starting something new or working on a new project, start it now, even if it's just really super tiny, because then by the time we get to the Mars retrograde, you'll already be going and you won't have to worry about having the energy to do it. And I definitely get that feeling for you here. You have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith towards something new in your life, or taking a leap of faith towards something that could make you more successful. So I see a lot of success coming in for you here, Sagittarius, and this is coming up in the area of your closest relationships as well. I do feel there could be a new person that you're going to take a leap of faith on, or that is going to take a leap of faith on you. So if you want love, there you go. I think it could just be a new person. Next, in the area of your future feelings, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Really interesting. This has come up for a lot of people, and it's not something that I really saw coming. But having the Wheel of Fortune would tell me, I really feel as a collective, people actually might be feeling more in control of their destiny over the next few months. So you might be feeling more in control, or more like you're in the driver's seat, or like you can actually have an effect on the way things are going. And I would take advantage of that. Like I said, double down on the good stuff with the Wheel of Fortune. I think we all should be doing that because if we do, then things will work out really well. You have this death card. The death card, of course, could represent a death or a transformation in your life. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be undergoing a transformation at this time. And, I think this is something that you've wanted to happen. We really, you could say you enter into the reading with the Ace of Swords. And I feel the Ace of Swords is saying you've sacrificed things so that you can, create more balance. With the Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, you have the Fool. So, you're starting the reading with the start. This is like a big green light, or it's like the universe saying like, hey, you're about to take a leap of faith on something that is going to be very lucky for you. So I would take that leap of faith. With the Hermit, you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says definitely don't rush. I do feel like we're in a time where we shouldn't just like skim over things. Sometimes I feel that the Knight of Swords is kind of like just going over the surface of something in his life, and he's not like going into it. And I feel like this Knight of Swords is saying, penetrate the things that you are working on or doing. A little bit more of that masculine energy. I have to keep it G-rated here on YouTube, but it's like I would really dive in deep into anything that matters to you, because again, they're just, there could be certain things that you miss, and especially it's coming up in the area of your mind. So it's like sometimes our mind is faster than what we're working on, right? So we just go over things, and I feel not only so that you don't make mistakes, but also, I think we leave a lot of gold behind when we just kind of like rush through something or, just blow over something. And I kind of feel this is saying anything that matters, like make sure it matters and really go into it. With the Five of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a card of stability, and you have this card here that said expect positive financial changes in your life. So I feel like you are doing things where you are trying to create a more positive financial change, or you're trying to create more financial growth with the King of Pentacles. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is kind of like success. It is building, leaving a legacy. It is kind of building something up. I do feel like some of you could be releasing something that is established in your life. The Ten of Pentacles is an establishment. So this could say that the Ace of Swords is saying that you're cutting something out that you've been working on for a very long period of time, and you're kind of like creating a rebirth, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune. We'll have to see what comes up with that Wheel of Fortune, but that's kind of the feeling I get. Again, I don't think this is a bad thing. It's like sometimes we just build something to its fullest extent. There's nothing more we can do, and we just have to move past it after that. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups could be love coming in for you. Maybe, I do feel some of you have been, cheated on or hurt, of course, and I feel like this Ace of Cups is saying, hey, not everyone is like that, and you could be attracting a really good person here. It's kind of funny because I feel that Seven of Swords is saying you're like giving a person a chance, or maybe you're thinking about giving a person a chance, and I feel like this person will bring peace to your life. The Ace of Cups is a card of peace, and just looking at that card in your reading, I really feel this person, it brings peace right away. With the Six of Cups, here you go. You have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. This right here would definitely represent, the two together would represent a blessing coming in for you. If you want to have a family, then you could be meeting a person that you will have a family with, or you could be meeting a person that you will have a very deep connection with. And, that's kind of what I see here with the Ten of Cups. With the Fool, you have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about being spoiled for choice. So if you want love, you could be having a lot of options right now, or there could be a lot of opportunities for you to meet new people. I would go for it. It looks really good to me. I think that some of you could be dating. Even the Ten of Cups, I feel sometimes is just a card of dating, or just a card of meeting new people. I think that the Seven of Cups is almost like saying, you know what I was saying with the Knight of Swords? Like, don't just brush over things. It's like sometimes I think if we move too quickly with a person, that's when we, just kind of brush over things that probably we should have paid attention to. And I feel that's what this is saying. It's like saying, give the connection enough time to, develop, or give it time to kind of, get the ball rolling, so to speak, so that you can, see what's good, see what's not good, and really like sit with your feelings and see how you feel about the connection, especially if you're meeting a new person. And I feel like this is saying, like, give yourself the time to do that. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a big, bright, new opportunity, a positive snowball, if you will. So it's almost like you're being given something, it's like you're being a gift that will take off in your life, right? It's almost like the universe is presenting you with an opportunity that will take off if you allow it, if you create that positive snowball. So I think for a lot of you, you're being given like a seed, and this seed could be something that grows exponentially, right? But you have to be the one to like nurture it and take care of it and, feed it the good stuff. With the Death card, you have the Two of Cups. Definitely a solid new connection here. Two of Cups is like a person who's different than your usual type. I'm pretty sure you've been getting the Two of Cups in my readings recently, so you could be attracting someone where it's like you're different, but if it works, it works. You have this mountain that says major challenges to overcome. Ace of Swords. I think you had to overcome a major challenge. Ace of Swords to that Hermit. You climbed to the top of the mountain, and now you need to come down from the mountain. I think it's time for Sagittarius to open up to the world, or, to come back to the world. So it could be a very grounding time for you, where you're feeling more grounded. I feel pretty good about it. I'm not worried about you not coming down from the mountain. If I was, I would have said it, right? So I think that you are kind of, taking bigger risks, or putting yourself out there more, or stepping into the world. You have this eagle. It says triumph over obstacles. Yeah, I think Ace of Swords is overcoming obstacles. The sword is above the mountains, right? And so the sword being above the mountains says that you are overcoming obstacles. You have this older woman and older man card. I think that you could be attracting someone that you could die with, right? Or something like that. I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever. I think that you could be attracting a person that you grow old with, and with these cards. There's definitely love here. You have this 4-leaf clover. It says great good fortune. Definitely great good fortunes going on for you in success. And you have this bad card that says something important, such as a new job or a raise. So you could, Ace of Pentacles, that seed that could turn into something that really takes off. And I feel that here. This looks amazing. So love it. Thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.